What's up, guys, and welcome back for another City Skylines stream. Hopefully everyone is having a good weekend, or had a good weekend. Weekend now coming to a close, but that means we're back doing some more building in the lovely city of Virmire, where last time we put a whole bunch of farmland out here on the outskirts of the city, but it's looking mighty fine, if you ask me. I don't want to build a road here, game. But yeah, this is what we were doing last time, and we started making a little bit of a village out here for people to come work in the farmland, maybe a little town, right, outside of the city. And I was thinking we need a lot more population to get the milestone. Not a lot more, but a few thousand more. And we do still have a little bit of room out here. I think we're going to continue almost building this tiny town rather than focusing on the center part of the city per se, because we are sort of running out of room on these couple tiles. We do have a little bit of space down by the factories and the train lines. That is a lot of an industrial-esque type area. Maybe we'll put a little more industry down there because we have so much demand for that. But I love how these farms are looking. Traffic is a little busy, so hopefully we can do something to remedy that as well. But I am just absolutely loving these farms, and I'm excited to do a little more building and potentially another highway connection down here, because I did just realize today that we can maybe do something out here. So we'll see what's in store for us today. But welcome everyone. How's everyone doing? Evening Air, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And let's get into it. I think I might start with that highway. Potentially. I'll hold off on it just for now, but what I want to do is actually come in and maybe upgrade a couple of these roads. So not all of them are dirt roads. I'm thinking this guy in particular. We're gonna upgrade. That's gonna be paved, because it does sort of run the entire length of the neighborhood. Nice central corner spot there as well, and maybe even a little pavement in there, right? Have the pavement connect to the other pavement. That makes sense. Hey, Jahir and Selena, how you guys doing? And Mithriak, hope you guys are doing well. Alright, that's looking pretty good. I'm liking it. A little bumpy, but that's just the nature of the hills. Not really much we can do about that, having a junction right on a slope like that. But I'm liking this. I also went into the workshop. I was peeking around. I was looking around at things. One of my favorite things to look at in the workshop are the unique buildings. I don't know why, but they always just seem to be the fanciest. And I did subscribe to one new one, if I can find it. Let's see if we can find the devil. No, that's the shard. Oh, maybe not. Alright, never mind. Doesn't exist. I could have sworn I put a new unique building. Or was it just a plain park? Maybe it was just a plain park. Parks? There we go. It was a park. But I got a proper football field. A nice footy field. So we might put that somewhere. Maybe not here, but somewhere, because I always need some more parks. Hey Alpha, how you doing? 3 a.m. and I'm only starting the stream. All of the time zones, yes, the daylight savings time. Gotta hate the daylight savings times, but it's okay, because you know, I got an extra hour of playing Graveyard Keeper last night, so it's okay. Hey Flood Phantom. So, let's continue this. That's going to go a little further. our nice little shopping center in there. Oh yeah, I really like that. A little bumpy, but not too bad. Not too bad. And we put the train line in last time as well. I have to sleep early and wake up to watch me. Well, don't ruin your sleep schedule for me, Mithriac. I know it's like to have a messed up sleep schedule. Get that looking a little better. There we go. Now we're talking. Talking. And yeah, I do want to put a little more industry in, so let's fly over to our ore industry area. And just expand this out a little bit. At least see if we can. Nice 45-degree angle there. That going that way, that can come straight in like so. Another way to sneak your way back there if you're an industrial vehicle. And maybe continue this over as well. And sort of curve it along our highway here. Our little expressway that we put in with those toll roads. Looking pretty good. And I don't necessarily want to connect that to there just because I don't want that to be a four-way intersection. So we'll do a little box. Foxpaws! What are you doing, Foxpaws? How you doing? Good to see you. How has your weekend been? We can do this perfectly. Get that going right to there. And then that'll curve to there. Oh, almost. Almost. What if we just did it as a straight segment? There we go. That's it. Sometimes the simplest answer is the easiest answer. It's also a little bumpy out here. Should we maybe raise this? Maybe keep this nice and level? Since it is going to be an industrial area. Let's see how ridiculous this will look. That'll be pretty ridiculous. That would be a little tall if we did it all that high. Because that would, I mean, that would still work fitting under there. It would just be... It would be an uphill battle for sure. I have to wake up early tomorrow. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Foxballs. But always appreciate you stopping by. You know how you are, regardless of what this is true. This is very true. Alright, we're just going to level this a little bit. Not as dramatically. But just to smooth it out a little bit. And of course, it probably will change anyway in the future, you know. But I like our little diagonal going under there. And I do want to make these industrial roads, because this is going to be another industrial area. And going underneath the train tracks there. I fell asleep yesterday during the Shaq Fu stream. You missed a good time. That game might be my new favorite video game of all time. That's how good that game was. That game was absurdly good. I'll just leave that open. I feel like that'd be okay. Having that open, and let's make sure you are not in a district. You're just going to be normal, plain old normal industry, but that's fine. Better than Bioshock? Maybe. Quite possibly. It's up there. And I went back today and I finished up the achievement grind in it, which actually wasn't too bad. It only took me about maybe like half an hour to do. So another great reason to love Shaq Fu and the achievements. Alright, so that's gonna build up. And we're trying to create a little more residential demand because we are bone dry on the residential demand front. Looking pretty good, and this guy's still waiting for the plastics. We do need some plastics. You actually need some paper. I feel like we're always needing paper. Paper is one of those things, yeah, we're not making too much of. Even though we do have a paper plant there, I think we have one up here as well. You're just not working that hard for some reason. We have 22 tons of raw forest products, but only 4 of those are going to paper? But why? Why is that? Improved logistics. Let's go improve logistics. Maybe. Maybe that'll help with the paper. Safety, we don't care about safety. Advanced automation would create more output. But let's see how the logistics do for us, right? Paper trucks are not reaching the end industry. I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't, though. Should we maybe have a warehouse here for paper? There we go. They just got a delivery. I think we just need more delivery trucks. I think that might be it. Need to get better paper plant at level 5. Wait, do we not have a level 5? Oh, you aren't level 5 yet, are you? I didn't know. Info. We need more workers. We need lots of more workers. Oh. Ah. That might be part of the reason. Yep, because see, they need more raw forest products, but there's plenty of raw forest products. I wonder if we got rid of the small log yard. If maybe that would help, because rather than putting it into the log yard, they would just go directly to the paper mill. I'll try that out. And we'll just do another plantation right down here. Small tree plantation, small tree sapling. What's the difference? In what sense does the sapling field make more products than the normal field? That seems counterintuitive, doesn't it? We'll go with the small saplings though. Field. Yeah, see now I think we're gonna see a lot more raw products go in there. Yeah, a little counterintuitive, but you know, we're figuring out. Gotta get those saps. And then can we actually do a small little warehouse? Can you do paper in a warehouse? I don't know if you can. Let's check. Storage. You can do paper. Alright, so we're gonna do a paper warehouse down here. Just a little guy. If we can fit him in somewhere, because this is our whatchamadoodle. What factory is that? Furniture factory. I mean, it's not a terrible spot, but it's next to the bakery. I don't know if we need it right next to the bakery. We could actually move it. No, we can't move it there. Let's move the bakery. How about that? Bakery, we'll put you down. Actually, that's not a bakery. That's a firehouse. I know what I'm doing. We'll put you on the corner. We're going to make you paper storage. And hopefully we'll store up all that paper. Hey, on the rocks. And Sundon. How you guys doing? Don't touch the bakery. The bakery's fine. The bakery's right here. We could replace the parking lot with the warehouse. Actually, you can go in there. Yeah, now we're talking. And actually, I want to put you on this side. That fit? That kind of fit? It's close to fitting. Back it up a little bit. I'd say that fits. Yeah, I'm okay with that. And hopefully we're getting some paper storage eventually. That way they'll always have paper. And we can always make that furniture. And you guys need more crops. Which is insane to think because we have so many fields of crops. So maybe we'll do another warehouse? What about a medium warehouse? No, not quite big enough. Then there's the large warehouse, which is the size of a small village. And do another small guy. Couple small warehouses. Although, let's actually turn this guy. We're going to put him facing that direction. And this is going to be crops. Except we can't do crops. We can do animal products. Interesting. This is why I don't understand. I don't understand. I can't store crops here. I can only store this like second tier products. You make no sense. You make no sense, game. Alright. Just gonna have to wait for crops. And they need more paper. No, they need more timber now. We're putting too much of our timber into paper. It's a weird balancing act we're trying to do. I gotta tell you about the black pudding incident. Oh, the black pudding. The black pudding was delightful. It went not exactly how I intended, but it turned out. It turned out pretty well. I was pleased. I was pleased with it. While we do that, while we discuss that, I'm gonna put a little pathway in here. Keep this going. But anyway, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, the black pudding incident occurred today during my D&D campaign that I run for a bunch of friends. And today they were finishing up essentially like the second part of a dungeon dive to clear out some caves of kobolds. And amongst the kobolds were some kobold inventors, which are essentially like tinkering inventor kobolds, if you can guess by the name. And one of those tinkering kobolds had a big jar full of a black sludge. And that black sludge is known as a black pudding, which is essentially just like a big ooze creature that the players then had to fight. So there was a bunch of kobolds, there was this little black pudding, and yeah, one of my players died. Not on purpose, and honestly, the way the evening was going, it felt like someone was gonna die, but I didn't expect this person to die. So essentially what happened, one person got knocked unconscious from the black ooze, as I look for a little plaza here. There we go, a little plaza. And then the player in question, also known as a wizard slash necromancer slash sailor. It was quite a character. Also my least experienced player that was playing with us today. And she ran up to spare the dying on the unconscious character so they wouldn't die. The little halfling bard got rescued. And then, unfortunately, to run and save the halfling, she had to run up to essentially the black ooze, within melee range of the black ooze. And these are level 3 characters. So black ooze versus level 3 character, pretty tough. But if they band together and they play it smart, they should be okay. They should be okay. So she ran up, saved the halfling, and then got smacked by the black ooze, rendering her unconscious, but not dead. Not dead, just unconscious. Then, later in the round, the ranger, who is further back in the room, takes a shot towards the black ooze. Unfortunately for the ranger, it's a critical fail. So, with the critical fail, aiming right towards the black ooze with 2 unconscious players at its, well, not necessarily at its feet, because it doesn't have feet because it's an ooze, but at its base, I rolled a die, and it ended up hitting the wizard, which didn't kill the wizard, because the wizard didn't have any death saves or death penalties against it yet. But if you know anything about death saves, if anything attacks a unconscious character, it immediately gets 2 fails on its death saving throws. So it occurred those two fails, and then she rolled a death saving throw to try and save herself, but she failed, so she died. And that's so the ranger didn't technically kill her, but he sped up the process. Killing a PC is never fun. It isn't, and I did feel a little bad, but you know, that's how the dice roll sometimes. And I mean, everyone was. I think the ranger, surprisingly, was very, very taken aback by the fact that he killed the wizard. It was a wild ride. A little bad, yeah, just a little bit. Time to find a cleric, exactly. That is the one thing this party was lacking, was like any sort of healer. They do have a paladin, but earlier in the night, or in the day, he actually, the only healing that he had remaining at the time was Lay on Hands, and he used all 15 of his Lay on Hands points on himself. So, yeah, he wasn't helping anyone. And all his weapons were slashing, and the ooze is immune to slashing damage, so he was basically useless. And the way, actually funnier story, to lighten the mood after the PC death, the reason why the paladin used Lay on Hands all on himself all at once earlier in the day was because at one point in the hallway outside of this room, so before this even happened, the halfling tried to make a athletic or an acrobatic stab at a kobold guard through the paladin's legs, and missed, stabbed him in the butt, and then after he stabbed him in the butt, the paladin missed a wild swing attack at the kobold, and upon wildly swinging, then got shot with an arrow or a spell from another character all in a row. And then he was not happy, so he healed himself. It was almost too perfect the way it happened. It was kind of poetry. It was poetic. But yeah, it was a fun time. Is she rolling a new character? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she's gonna continue playing or not, because she was, like I said, she's the least experienced player, and she also is kind of like the busiest person as well. So depending on the next time we play, which is probably gonna be like sometime next month, if she wants to, I'm totally cool with it. But if not, I would understand. So time will tell. But I'm actually very excited because I think I'm actually going to be able to play some D&D over the Thanksgiving holiday coming up, because a bunch of people are coming back into town, and I don't want offices there. What am I doing? A bunch of people are coming back into town. And I think one of my friends is going to run a one-shot for us, which I'm excited because I get to play a actual game. Paladin didn't have Cure Wounds. I think he did, but he didn't have any spell slots available for it. I think. If that's a... Is that a spell? Or that's, because that's not a cantrip, right? I have to look it up. Pretty sure that's a spell. I think I would know these things. Terrible DM. Yeah, it's a spell. So he didn't have any more spell slots. Like I said, it was a sticky situation, and not because of the use. You blamed the wizard? Well, the wizard was helping the halfling. So they were trying to do the right thing. They did do the right thing because they kept the halfling from dying, who also almost got killed by the ooze. It was very close because it was a crit on the halfling who has like 14 health total. So crit for the bludgeoning damage plus acid damage on top of that. Just oof. Halfling was a bard, yes. The party consisted of a bard, a paladin, a ranger, wizard, and sorcerer. They were heavy on the magic, but not the healing kind. Let's go up to there. What was the bard doing? So the reason why the bard was so close. It's a very funny series of events. So the sorcerer got knocked unconscious by the kobold sorcerer and the use of a chromatic orb. So the bard, being one of the few people near the sorcerer, ran to the sorcerer to... Wait, is that how it happened? No, the bard was like doing, not trying to be stealthy per se, but when they were entering the room, they were trying to be deceptive. But the reason why he stayed there was because the sorcerer got knocked down. And then he helped the sorcerer up, and then he got knocked down, and then the wizard came to help him up. It was a whole thing. Bards are the best classes for dying. Actually, the bard in my group is like the best character. Not necessarily stats-wise, but just role-playing wise, they are the greatest character I've ever had in one of my games. Alright, this is gonna be tight in here. But we're gonna see. But it was a fun game. I was actually really surprised. I'm always surprised. This group is this is only the second time this full group has been together, and I'm learning very quickly that they take their time a lot, like scheming and planning, which isn't a bad thing, but I was sort of like racking my brain trying to figure out all the things they were going to do this session, when I really didn't have to, because they essentially just had one very, very long encounter, essentially. But it all ended up pretty good. It all turned out all right. Alright, I'm trying to make a little tiny little trumpet in here. But actually, what I'm gonna do is just continue this. I'm a monster. That person isn't gonna play D&D anymore. No, they actually, out of all the people, they seem to take it the easiest. They were sad because they did really like their character. Because this is actually a character they played. Actually, it's their first character now that I think about it. So they probably hate me secretly. But I think they're okay. I think they're fine. It's gonna be fine. And it wasn't me. I didn't decide it. It was the dice. You gotta remember that. The dice giveth, the dice taketh away. I'm just the man behind the curtain, pulling all the strings. Alright, this looks pretty cool. Hashtag blame the DM. It wasn't my fault, I swear. You know who we should really blame? We should blame Retro. Hashtag blame Retro, am I right? It's all his fault. If he was here, none of this would have ever happened. Get that trending on Twitter, please. Hashtag blame Retro. Love you, Retro, if you're out there. He could be lurking, I don't know. See if I can make this look good. Because I want this to all be industrial road. But it might not look good. Oof. Oof is right. Doesn't look terrible if we do that. I wish I could connect this to where that just seamlessly breaks apart. Because that's kind of like the look I'm going for. But it doesn't quite work like that, unfortunately. So maybe we won't do that. Maybe we'll split it a little further back. It's playing Star Wars P&P on Saturday? What's P&P? Oh, pen and paper. Gotcha. I thought it was like D&D, but upside down. It's D&D, but you play inverted, hanging from the ceiling. Never played D&D? You should. It's a fun time. What is happening right here? Why would you do this to me, game? Really? What in the world? But why? But why? Why is this how you would change this? That makes zero sense. Didn't feel right for you? Fair enough. Problem with the industrial road? Maybe. Yeah, the poor industrial road. And actually, to be honest, I'm gonna change this to not be industrial road, because I don't want it to be industrial road until it gets all the way down here, because this is still technically gonna be sort of regular avenue, regular large road. So we'll switch that on. Probably gonna have to redo a bunch of traffic manager connections. That's okay. I just love how this looks, though. That's the only thing. You've been told usually when people don't like D&D, it's because they had a bad DM. That's possible. The DM definitely has, I wouldn't say like control over the fun, but he could definitely influence it, right? Because essentially the fun comes down to the players, but if there's not the, what's the word I'm looking for? Like not the urgency, but the care of the DM. If the DM doesn't set the table right. You're always a bad DM. You're too strict on rules. I mean, the rules are there for a purpose, right? I always tend to lean on the side of, as long as it's in the realm of logic, the rules are guidelines. The rules are more like guidelines than actual rules. Shout out to Barbosa from Pirates. Hey, Wildower. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Oh, was a railroading DM? Yeah, see, that's no fun. Yeah, because that's the thing. The story of the DM, right? The DM, the way I feel when I DM is I'm creating the setting in the world and what's happening in the world, but it's up to the characters, the PCs, to make the story, right? They make it's up to them whether or not, you know, they want to go after the bad guy, or if they want to be bad guys, or stuff like that, you know? What is happening? What is happening with this road? So yeah, you can like do your best to like guide them in the direction of where you kind of want the story to lead, but at the end of the day, they're the ones making the choices, even if they're terrible ones. This is a mess. This is an absolute mess. Hey, Vilivus. How you doing? The flying cars. Oh, the flying cars. Lots and lots of flying cars. Yeah, we're talking D&D. Because I was running a game earlier this evening. It was a tremendous amount of fun, though. It was maybe one of the most fun sessions I've run. Alright, let's try to get this to line up. So we'll do that and that. But then move them so they're nice and centered. With that. There we go. It's great when things go off the rails in spectacular fashion, yeah. A continent-sized camel from the ocean, that's hilarious. I had fun. Everyone had fun, Foxpaws. Everyone was laughing. There was a lot of laughter until people died. And there was a little bit of sadness, but not, you know, not too terribly sad, just a little sad. there, into there, into there, into there. Okay. That almost worked perfectly. There we go. Little bumpy, but we're gonna fix that. We'll fix it in post. Okay, 2 lanes coming in, 2 lanes doing their thing. What is this insanity? This is just, it's a trumpet. It's a trumpet, Foxpaws. Have you never seen a trumpet before? There we go. Got to set up an impromptu escape sequence where they surfed away on parts of the temple. That's awesome. I did have my paladin today. He tried to do like a Tony Hawk skate move on a shield. That was fun. He ended up falling down because he's not the most athletic of paladins. Come on. We can bring that over. That's just too low. Ooh. Bring it to there. And then all the way over. Game, you are a cruel trickster. There we go. We have ways of making it work. Hey, Bitbot, how you doing? I once played a character who didn't speak the same language as most of the party. Interesting. Wound up getting separated from the group and led to a pocket dimension by someone who intended to sacrifice your character and a number of civilians. Sounds like a typical D&D game. But yeah, I was thinking if I am actually going to be playing a one-shot in later the month, I don't know what kind of character I want to be, because we're going to make new characters. I do have an old character that I could bring out and play, which is my favorite character that I've ever played, and that's a dwarf that hates other dwarves. He was fun. He was fun to play. Doing well. Good to hear, Bitbot. Good to hear. We're just trying to do some highway connections and talk some D&D. It's hard to do both at the same time for me. But we're making some progress out here in the farms. And actually, we can hit play while we're doing this. What's my favorite character? What do you mean my favorite character? Like my favorite character that I've played? Or just in general? Oh, favorite class? That's a tough one. Because there's so many fun ones. And I haven't played too many, because in terms of like me being an actual player, I think at this point I've DM'd more than I've actually played. It might be about the same. But my very first character, which I feel like your first character is always kind of your favorite, was a fighter. Which I know is kind of like a boring character, but you know, it was special to me. It was my little fighter. Hey, Oreo, how you doing? No, not a human fighter. It was actually a dwarf fighter. It was a dwarven fighter. The mightiest of the dwarves. The tallest of the dwarves. I was like a really tall dwarf. For a dwarf. Hey, Trent. How you doing? Realized what was going on. You were determined how badly outclassed you were in terms of combat level. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't really played much of a spellcaster. I also kind of like the idea of maybe being a monk. Monk seems kind of cool. But I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. City's coming along pretty nicely. We're working on a little highway connection for our little farm town out here, which is getting very, very busy now that we've made this into a three-way intersection. Also, I think we messed this up and put a light here. That would be why. So let's take away that light. And take away that light just for now. Just to keep them moving. A halfling knight. Interesting. You're an Eldrin or Eldrin monk. Yeah, I don't know why, but monk is kind of, I'm like, a monk would be cool. Kind of like the idea of being like unarmored, right? That fun stuff. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Maybe this is going to go just straight into there. No lead up. Just right in. Nah, I feel like there should definitely be a lead up. Maybe not a ridiculously long one, but just a little bit of one. Right. Just for safety. Whatever safety means. Haven't dabbled in any city mods, but this is making you curious. Yeah, this is actually very mod sort of minimalist. So if you haven't really done much in mods, just getting like the movement mod and the traffic manager are great sort of like starter mods where they're definitely going to improve the quality of what you can and will be able to do. But it's not so much where it will like break your PC with the amount of mods or assets or anything. Monks are so cool, they can catch arrows in midair. That'd be pretty cool. I have DM'd for a monk, but they were like a really low level monk, so. And that was just once. But yeah, also, like, what race would I be? Because I have, like, which one is it? Like, Volo's Guide to Monsters, which has, like, a bunch of new, or not new, but different character classes. So I could be, like a bird person, if I wanted to. A lawful evil monk who recharged and received instructions from her master via BDSM. All right. That kind of role-playing game, huh? the same over here. Keep it nice and similar. Yeah, tabaxi. The cat people. Or a turtle. Just be about a giant a giant turtle. I don't know what I'd do. I feel like that's a little too tight. But I say that looking at this loop here, so. Hey, we know text is important. Be a turtle.
Hello, hello.
Can't stop the kittens. Thank you very much for the follow. A drop of ice cream just fell on your phone, and you just licked it. Foxpaws. What have you become? Oh, this is going the wrong way. Rip me. You're not gonna let me fix stuff. That goes there. Drag you over to here. Yeah, that's fine sitting in there. I'm okay with that. You lick the stream. Wait, you're telling me this is the first time, Foxboss? I thought you've done that before. There we go. Going around the bends. That way and coming all the way down to there. Coming into the city. Going out of the city. Make sure this is a nice little curve. Just wiggle that right into place. There we go. And also we'll come in here and maybe just start lowering these a bit sooner. Can you delete the comment? I'll just ban you. How about that? Take screenshot. Any general thoughts on park life or industries? I really love the industries and park life. They both are absolutely fantastic. Just being able to create sort of little custom areas, especially with the farms and industries. Like, that's just something I've always wanted. So being able to properly do that is just one of my all-time favorite things to do now in City Skylines. As you can see from this area of gigantic farms, which is completely unnecessary, but it makes me happy. But yeah, I have most of the DLCs as well, and for the amount of time I've put into this game, the DLCs, at least in my opinion, are totally worth it if it's something that you love, just because they give you so many options and so many different varieties of buildings or zoning, stuff like that. And it just becomes a beautiful part of cities. More farms. I mean, we do still have industrial demand. Looks like a bird's beak. This thing? A little bit. It's a very sort of squished trumpet. a little bit. That looks pretty good. Going nice to there. We'll bring that down a little bit. Oh, I'll bring that down a lot, actually. What's happening? What's happening in here? Let's make these all nice and smooth. Then we can do it. I'm kind of okay with the splitting, but not as dramatically. So actually, yeah, let's just bring that. Let's just bring you down. Let's bring you down to earth. The same as that as well. Now we're looking good. Playing a custom map called Rhinestone Island, and your poop keeps getting mixed with the fresh water. Yeah, that's a problem. That is a problem. The poop is definitely a problem. Make a canal between the two farms for reasons. Which two farms? Like here? Got plenty of farms. I don't know if I want to do another canal. After how the canal turned out in our last city. I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know if I'm ready to commit to another canal. Oh boy. What's happening? There we go. Now we're talking. Kind of. Still very hilly. That's because we're on a hill. If you were wondering. Ugh, that is ugly. Oh, we can't have that. We can't have that nonsense. Let's redo this. Let's redo it. Make it a bridge technically. Almost. Put a nice curve to that. Boop. Oh, that's not a nice curve. That's a nice curve. There we go. Hey, JQ, how you doing? Nonsense gets bulldozed around here, yes. Is this in-game music? No, this is actually a playlist view. ! Music. You can get a link to it. It's actually just a YouTube video. Hey, Kay. How you doing? And also Black Hammer. I don't know if I said hi to you. But welcome. How you doing? It's looking pretty good. It's looking okay. We're getting there, right? So that's gonna be going that way. And that just looks so much better. Right? It's not all bumpy, it's not all wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. Make it even smoother. Doesn't even have to be raised, right? Just stays ground level essentially, and makes room wherever it needs it. What if we just raised all this up? How about that? Make it same level as that. Now we're looking good. See, all it takes is a little bit of the move it to make things look magical. Is this the city after Zandstrom? Yes, it is. This is the first one that we've built with the Industries DLC. And I'm liking it. I'm liking how that's looking. Tay-Tay, how you doing? How goes the highway adjustments? Going pretty well. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Just adding actually a brand new highway. I'm just putting the finishing touches on it to make it all nice and smooth. So that's going to be the same level as that bit, which is going to be very high. And actually, do we have a node here? Drag that back a little bit. Bump that down a little bit. Live with that. That's actually not too bad. Bump it, bop it, twist it, pull it, all that fun stuff. Around, going into there. I'm quite happy with this. Just make sure everything's nice and smooth going in that bit. I'm actually going to get rid of those pillars because I don't think we need to double up on those guys. And I think it might be complete. People are using it too. Don't get dirty with the roads. That's the industrial roads, Foxpaws. Please. Oh, look how smooth that is. I love that. There's a nice smooth ramp going right up and over and around and in. And we'll do just a touch of smoothing out here just to make it look a little cleaner. Right. Hey, Hawaii. Welcome to the stream. Hot multi-lane action. Nothing but the best. Smoothing. Now we're talking. That is money. Gotta make with the sleep now. No worries, can't stop the kittens. Thank you for being here and hanging out with us. And hopefully we'll see you around. Get some good rest. Go. Nice and smooth. And we could even go smoother. Get that slope tool. Just start pulling in a little more terrain. I love it. Absolutely love it. Now, we have to potentially fix all of our traffic manager things that we did. Hey, Balls. How you doing? So let's actually make that a stop sign, which is probably terrifying. That's a stop sign on a... I mean, I guess it's only a 4-lane road, right? It's not too terrible. Dating sim DLC for Skylines, oh goodness. And let's also do a little curve here. Gotta have a little curve somewhere, right? Do it quick before all those cars U-turn. There we go. I don't have a love command like Retro, oh goodness. I would never. I will never. Never ever. That's his shtick. There it is. Just pop those right in. Make sure you guys aren't going to be doing a U-turn. The double hug. All the love. Okay, so now they're not going to be U-turning and messing everyone up. Got the giant heart, which is doing pretty well. Why is traffic down to 83% though? What happened? What'd I do? Why is everyone on the toll road? Ugh. I guess it's okay. That means they're paying us money. Also, why are you all... Oh, that's traffic. Traffic manager things. Here we go. Just got this game with Humble Bundle, and you're so happy. It looks really good. Well, there you go. Congratulations. I hope you're gonna love it, because I am certainly loving it. And what do I have? Let me do a check. How many hours? 1,025 hours. So, you know, it's not bad. It's an okay game. Your hugs are the awkward type. Alright, I'm gonna put the automated... Did I put the automated tolls here? I did. They're just going really, really slow. Which somehow has destroyed our traffic numbers. What is happening in here? What are you guys doing? Also, are you... No, you're not parked. You're just doing that. Oh, is this all stuff that needs to be fixed that never got fixed after the traffic manager debacle of whenever? Yeah. Okay. We're doing things. We're doing things. Just the City Skylines apprentice at 353 hours. Not bad. One day. Is it worth it? How much money do we lose because of vehicles despawning? I don't know. I mean, I don't know why it was so busy just now. Because it's usually been like this. I don't know why this is busy. That was never like that before. That's not good. Canuck, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Can it be Friday again? You're telling me. You're telling me, Canuck. Because if it was Friday again, that means we've gone back in time to before I played Shaq Fu, and I could play Shaq Fu again for the first time. Can you share the same city with somebody and work at the same time? Not at the same time, no. There's no multiplayer in this game, unfortunately. Or fortunately, if you don't want to build with people. I don't know if I'd want to build with someone. Especially people I know, like, in real life. I would not trust them to build on my cities with me. Yeah, I destroyed a lot of lines. What happened? What happened here? Did I, like, upgrade a bunch of roads? $1K hours? I know I'm a madman. I'm sorry, Foxballs. Please more Shaq Fu whenever the DLC comes out, Tay-Tay. How was the rest of it? It was just as... it was more ridiculous than the beginning of it. I will say that, Pippa. So take that as it is. And you guys are pausing as well. No pausing. No U-turns, no pausing. Oh yes, we do have the rubber duck, JQ. We put him down here, and we put the key in. He protects the little forest industry. He protects all the trees. He's a lovely little duck. Why is the strip a road and not a highway? Right in here? Because I want it to be 6 lanes, and there's no 6-lane highway. I could have technically, I guess I could have kept it separate up till this point, but it all works the same. I should just get a 6-lane highway. That would be the easier solution. Because there's multi-lane... Actually, I do have a 6-lane highway, but it's 6-lane one directions. I want 3 lanes one direction. Yeah, the speed should be different, although with all my connections it might not be. But because it's going down to 50, having it go from... Actually, these should be 80. Those bits. So it goes from 100 on the highway down to 80, then down to 60, then down to 50. So it's a little bit of a smoother transition, rather than going from 100 on the highway straight to a stop. And yeah, the farms are so good. The key, yes, the key, Foxboss. I'm gonna make a key in the shape of a key just for you, Foxboss. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Now let's get back to the task at hand that I've made my goal for today, and that is to make a little area, or continue building up the area. That is our evergreen square out here in the farmland. And this is... oh, this was just for the garbage. That's what that road was. I forgot about that. I forgot we made that a garbage-only road. Key-on-key action. That'll do. Oh, that's right, we were spacing this out a little more, so it would actually be there and there, right? Yeah. Put that through. What is this, Canuck? How you doing, Shirley? The new unique industries just made traffic managing even worse. Yeah. Traffic is always a problem, but... Oh, I saw your terrible joke, Foxballs. Don't worry, I saw it. I just didn't say anything. I just shook my head. Little tiny caravan here. Okay, we're gonna change that. Oh, that's a level crossing. I forgot about that. So we're gonna make that go through there, keeping that just for garbage facilities, but putting. Oh, all right. Apparently that got taken away. All right, just for garbage. Cutting through there, but people can now cut through there. I like it. That road's not straight. That road's not straight. How did I do that? I always make you chuckle like an idiot. Well, I'm glad, Foxboss. I'm glad I can make you laugh. Have I managed to fix the bottlenecks? I'm trying. It's not bad. It fluctuates. We're currently at 85%. This is really bad in here. I don't know what we need to do to fix that. And there's also a little bit of a fire, but other than that. Are those people just parked there, or are they... Oh, fire helicopter. Honestly, the real issue stems from everyone coming in here. That's really where the issue is arising. Could do a one-way. It also might, yeah, you know what? Actually, it's just people are stopping. People are stopping when they don't need to be stopping. So hopefully that'll help a little bit. And then also maybe putting a turn-specific lane in there might not be bad. Make a little three-lane action. Where you guys just go straight, and you guys go off to the right. The new DLC is guilty of all this traffic. So it's not my fault, is what you're saying, JQ. Perfect. I'm okay with that. Fires have subsided. Yeah, 86% traffic. It's not bad. And the only reason they're slowing down here is because of the tolls. We could get rid of the tolls if we wanted to speed things up. And then you guys are stopping as well. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Did, like, my traffic manager reset? Because I could have swore we did all this. Did something funky happen with the traffic manager recently? Did it get, like, updated or... I don't know. What's the point of tolls? Yeah, essentially just to make extra money. And if you want... You can also sort of, I guess, split traffic a little better, right? Because not everyone's going to be using the toll road. If they don't want to pay the toll, theoretically. I don't know. Jedi's been having the same problems. Just the new industries generates a ton of traffic. Alright. If Jedi's having the same problems, then I feel okay. Alright, and we don't want you changing lanes there. Oh, or are you turning there? Crazy people. The two streets separated by houses in a single direction that join the avenue? Wait, what? Two streets separated by houses. I have a lot of streets separated by houses. Oh, I guess this is all traffic coming out of here and joining up. Because we added that lovely bit of road there. Like a fool. Is there a stoplight here? There's stop something here. Stop sign. Like that stoplight. No, no. We'll try that out. Move the road by the... Oh, this guy? Actually, that's true. We don't necessarily need that because we have the access road here, right? Just delete all the cars. I like your thinking, Foxpaws. See, Foxpaws gets it. Yeah, we don't really need that, do we? Because if they want to go into there from down here, just go that way. Problem solved. Get out of my city. All right, let's do some zoning. Because we've got a whole lot of residential zoning. I love it. You're a law student, so you're smart. I like it. Sounds good in my books. Do a little bit of road down that way. And I don't necessarily want to connect that, but just to make another little neighborhood. And do a bunch of zoning. Because we need to get to 30,000. Wait, what happened to our population? We were at like 27,000. Who's dying? Who died? Come back to life. We need you. We need the population. One person's house was sad that we put the road in their backyard. Well, you know, that's expansion. It happens. Just load up the Applewood traffic scenario. Oh, I think I know which one that is, Weiss. That's a fun one. I think did I beat that? I don't know if I beat that, but I think we started that on stream. What did these residents do to deserve only dirt roads? It's a simple town. It's a small little town. It's a farming town, dirt roads. You know, they're just loving the simple life. I wanted to give them more paved roads, but they wrote a petition They said, Mayor, we appreciate the nice paved roads, but you know, that's not our jam. We're dirt road people. And I said, all right, if that's what you want. I gotta give the people what they want. All right, I need to fix this. I need to fix this because this is driving me crazy. Driving me crazy, I say. Shirley Rocks coming in with the tier 1 sub for 5 months in a row. Shirley, thank you very, very much for that. Keep enjoying that happy little rock. And you're only 1 month away from the shiny golden rock. Can we get some happy rocks in the chat for Shirley Rocks? Get some of those lovely happy rocks. There they are. Foxpaw's got those happy rocks. Truly a man of the people, exactly. Bipbot gets it. Breaking news. Hey, whoa, what is this? Canuck, you got competition. You got news competition over here. Breaking news. New law passed in Virmire City Court prohibits people from dying. Funeral homes and hearse loaners are already in contact with their unions and are on the verge of strike. More at 11 for Mythreact News. I'm thinking fake news. That's not Canuck news. I don't know this news source. I don't know this news outlet. Oh, that's so much nicer. That's so much nicer. Look how nice that is. Isn't that lovely? Canuck is a tabloid. Extennion coming in with the hot takes. How you doing, Extennion? What an entrance. Alright, keep that going. All the way around there. Can do that nice little curve. Just how we had it. Oh, it's so much better. Now, this is kind of all thrown off now. Because I guess we based that off of this angle. And now this angle is just all sorts of wonky. Shatner, thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. Welcome to the freelancers. Enjoy that happy little rock emote. And thank you very, very much for the support. I appreciate it. Trying to slowly start your week and thought of stopping by. Well, I'm glad you stopped by, Extennion. Best way to start the week, right? We can still make this look good. Put a little bit in there. And then just a slight curve. Acceptable. I would say acceptable. Minus this. Wiggle. Wiggle to freedom. There we go. Just make sure all those connections are still in there. That's all good. And just make sure you guys are going to move through the space and there's no traffic light. Boop. There we go. There is and will only be one Canuck news source. Now, do we want to continue that through? Just because of how that looks? Absolutely not. Absolutely no. Well, let's put a little curve back into here. Need to sleep now? You heading out, Oreo? Get some good sleeps. Appreciate you being here. Always good to see you. Shatner with the 1,000 bits. 1,000 bits. Thank you very, very much. I really do appreciate it. Thanks for having a chill stream. Needed something after night. On your way home, witnessed a horrible single car accident. Oh, that's no fun. Had to perform CPR on a mid-40s lady. Horrified, shaken, and the heart still pounding. Well, you know, props to you for doing an amazing thing. That is truly like heroic stuff right there. So props to you for that. But thank you very much for the 1,000 bits. Happy that we can help, you know, calm you down, give you a little chill, relaxing environment. But yeah, thank you. Thank you for just being an amazing human being. Hero of the day. Yes. Well said, Selena. Hey, Polar Bee. How you doing? I don't know. I don't want that. I don't want that going through there. But oh, that's ugly. That's a little ugly. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't bring myself to do that. But we can do that. We could also do a connection down here if we really wanted to. The lifesaver badge. Yo, whenever those the VIP badges, those are a thing that are coming. I'm excited for that. Give out some VIPs. A Lave coming in with the raid. I need to change my raid alert. It's too quiet. I can barely hear that. But Lave, thank you very, very much for the raid. Welcome everyone from Lave Stream. Welcome to our little farm town that we're building up here, playing some City Skylines, chilling, having some fun. Orange Ninja, good to see you. How you doing? And Lave, hope you're doing well. What were you guys getting into tonight? How did your stream go? And welcome everyone coming in with the raid. We're also trying to solve all our traffic issues, which is easier said than done, for sure. I think a slip ramp here. I think a slip ramp here would be pretty good. What do you guys think? $45. Beautiful. It's like it was meant to be. I don't know why they would go that way necessarily, but you never know. Maybe they want to go that way. Tales of Berseria. Interesting. Called it a touch early because you never adjusted to the time zone. Yeah, oh, the daylight savings time. I was certainly feeling it this morning. I realized I had gone to bed yesterday. That would have, if daylight savings time wasn't a thing, it would have been 8 in the morning. So I was up maybe a little later than I should have been. But yeah. Hey, Thumper. Farmville, it's growing. It's getting there. We're doing a little bit of zoning. That vehicle just had no idea what to do. And Shemmy, how you doing? Welcome as well. You guys can keep moving. Don't have a junction. I knew that was there. And do I actually have those lights? No. These things are taking away the lights. Don't take away my stoplights. There they are. It's really weird that that does that. I'm so glad I noticed it, but if you have the movement mod, if you move it a little too close, it will actually take away the stoplights. Go figure. There we go. Push sleep back enough and you're going to bed early instead of late. Exactly. Eventually, it carries over. I'm actually going to make that turn only. You guys can't turn there, and I think we're good. Maybe even make that turn only, but we'll leave it for now. Let's also take all the parking off this. Oh, that's a lot of traffic. That's a lot of traffic coming in. Hashtag bring back my daddy. Oh my goodness. Looking forward to trying this game out. Oh, it's a good one, Lave. If you're into like management games or just being creative games, stuff like that, building games, especially with the new DLC. If you get the newest DLC, the Industries, there's so much good stuff you can do. Like all these gigantic farms we have, these insane farms, all of our orange trees. So many orange trees and pear trees. Gotta get those delicious pears. I love them so much. Oh my goodness, you guys are going crazy. Chat is going crazy, exactly. Thank you, Extedian. Chat's getting wild. Are they organic? These? We'll say yes, because we do have local and organic commercial, so, you know, they're organic. And the carrot trees. Those are only in the parking lots, Keelia. Oh, traffic's getting a little bad down by our cargo station now. And I want to check. I'm going to do something that I rarely ever do, and that's check my import-export of goods. We're importing 1,000 goods. We're exporting 11,000, so we're better for the exporting, but that's a lot of goods. I guess we could get an overall scope. Maybe it's not a lot. Because that's goods, not vehicles, right? I don't know. Spidey coming in with the raid. Spidey, how you doing? Thank you very much for the raid. Spidey coming in with the rocks. How you doing? What were you guys playing this evening? a member of the Rock fam. Also, Finnish Army, thank you for the host. How you doing? Dead by Daylight. Some fun Dead by Daylight. But it's not October anymore. Why play spooky games? Viewers games. Oh, that's cool. Killing your viewers. Is that what you're doing? I don't want to do a curve there. I'm just building stuff. But welcome everyone coming in with Spidey. We're just doing some City Skylines building, working on our little farm area out here. And let's keep going with it. Let's put some more little roads. Don't know how close we want to get to the highway down there, but we'll get a little further back. Trying to survive with them, trying to lead them to safety. I see. A little bit. And go like so. How about that? I like it. Housing. It's a lot of housing. Which means we're gonna get a lot of dead people out here eventually. We're still losing population like crazy, which is insane. What is this mysterious time called daylight? Oh yeah, what is daylight? I've never seen daylight. The bots didn't want to join the raid. Yo, terrible bots, am I right? Busy. Everything's busy. Oh, this is getting... The heart is incredibly busy. Why is this heart so busy? Because we have all these farms. That's why. I know exactly why. I don't know why I'm asking. Oof. How you doing, Brucey boy? Yep. Those farms are going to be a problem eventually. Do we move the heart? Do we move the heart connection? Because it was doing fine before because it didn't have an intersection, right? So it was coming in, and it just curved right around. But now, because it's coming to the three-way, it's becoming a little bit of a problem. Get a burrito up, in bed, and switch comps. All right, Spidey, get cozy. And especially now that we have this connection, that could be for there. A double heart? Put another heart here? I mean, we could. We could do a double heart. Or redo the heart. Or do a roundabout. Let's try a roundabout. Let's just see. Let's see how a roundabout will do. I never do enough roundabouts. A heart to heart. Oh my goodness. I just want to do it for the name now. The heart-to-heart connection. But let's be real, I would call it the Heart Foundation because of wrestling. We've got a circle. Put toll roads so people can donate to the Heart Foundation. It's a win-win. Finish the tip. Just the tip. Okay, let's make this 2-lane. Going around. Work. Just work. Have no problems. Fix all the problems I'm having. And where are you going? Oh, I've done a goof. That's fine, right? We're just gonna send everyone that way. They can't come around. Just send them all around. And I'm actually okay with there being a roundabout here. I think it looks pretty good. Especially since we have the European style, right? The goofs, they happen. The goofs happen. What's the proper laneage for a roundabout? Is it 3? Is 3 lanes the proper? Three is... That would make sense. Let's go 3. We'll do 3. Get our 3 lane. And we'll make you turn only. We could technically make that turn only as well. So obviously, yeah, obviously these are turn only. And then you have the merge and the straight through. So straight through. Straight through. Would anyone use that though? So you can go there, or there? Also, let's get rid of those. Yeah. Needs mid-curve nodes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's flowing. Alright, let's... Don't destroy my curves, please. There we go. Got the pirate's wheel in there. It still messed my curves up, didn't it? I know it did. I know you did, game. I know I can't trust you. There we go. Black Hammer with the 500 bits. Thank you. Very, very much. Very, very kind of you. Much love. First lane should be turn only, middle lane, straight or turn, and then third lane, straight through. Oh, look at all the happy rocks. So happy. Source a UK driver. Sounds good to me. So you guys are going there. Go go there or there. Only go to there. Kind of. Let me know if I'm doing this wrong. I'm sure I am. They can change lanes in the middle because of the nodes. Alright. And it's looking pretty good. Let's just bump the speed limit up. Actually, we don't need to bump the speed limit up. It's all 60. Sounds good. You want to get off Mr. Alaska's magic roundabout. Oh, if only. Should we do a magic roundabout? Should we do 5 little roundabouts to make one big roundabout? Is it time? Time to do it. Hey, Evoken. Bump it to 120 so they can drift. The best drifting spot in the city. Hey, look at that traffic, though. I think we did it. I think we did it, chat. The Voltron roundabout, yes. Put a gherkin in the middle. That's gonna be every roundabout I make now. Just get a gherkin in the middle. You know what we could do, which would be kind of cool. This might not work because most of my ideas don't work. But what if there was a roundabout raised and above the roundabout? Now stay with me. I feel like I'm losing some of you. Or I might just be losing myself, one or the other. That's a circle. That's what a circle looks like. Fight me. Wiggle. Wiggle. Wiggle it home. Alright, this is just test. This is just for test. But if that connected to here, it would then allow people to get up there without having to come down to... I mean, it's completely unnecessary, but... just would it work? Would it... would people riot in the city? Is basically the question I'm asking. The unnecessary is awesome. I like the way you think. Obviously, they wouldn't need it from coming down here and coming down there because they could turn. But coming in to the city, you know, what if they want to get up there? What if they want to just go straight to it? Also, there's a bug on my monitor. Get off my monitor, bug. Stay out of my city. This is all you want for Christmas. I have a mosquito trying to enter my roundabout. Get away. Get away, bug. Need to build a fly swatter real quick. Hold on, guys. Alright, I'm ready. That's not what a fly swatter looks like. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this for reals. Right. We could also do it in the middle, which might be a little easier. If I have to ask that question, I already know that. I mean, yeah. You're not wrong. A little bit of round in the round. A little roundy round. Ooh. Oh, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be cool. So that's gonna go up and over. Also, salad. I see ya. How you doing? All right, so this is actually, we're gonna split this. I'm gonna split this a little further back. There. And then about there. A little different on this side because it's just not perfectly straight. And then you're gonna come straight up and over. And we'll do the same down here. Oh, yeah, like this. Have a good one, Selena. Hope you have a good day of work. Thanks for hanging out with us. And that'll come into there. Is that all one piece? It is beautiful. Ooh. 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 I've created an eyeball. But I'm liking it. No, Shemmy. Shemmy, no. Shemmy, no. 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 Oh, you guys. That one time we played BioShock is going to be the death of me. You guys. Alright, so that's gonna come that way and go that way. I'm kind of liking that. I'm kind of liking that. And we'll do 3-lane up here as well. It's a thick road. The real issue is just, can we make this all look good? I feel like that's pretty good looking. Just bring it in a tiny bit. The whole chat erupted. The chat's just always looking for an excuse to bring back that command, because that was a command we had way back when we played a little bit of BioShock, which has the big daddies in it, right? So I was like, this will be a little fun command. Little did I know, chat would fall in love with that command. Oh, doing a little dance. Doing a little dance in there. Little road doing a dance. Oh. Alright, still a little steep. Maybe we're going to bring this back a little further. Oh, not like that. Not like that. Alright, we're going to change this a little bit. I'm going to change it a little bit. I like the theory. It's the execution. That's fine up there. Just to redo those bits. We're almost there. Bring back my daddy. Oh my goodness. at that going to there. And then from there, go 10, go down, and that's nice and smooth. Perfect. Go over, 10, roughly 10 down, go to there, put a lovely curve to it. That's good. Just ensuring we have enough space every which way for this to be proper. Maybe we'll even make this a little... Nah, that's fine. That's good. Now, coming from back here, now everything's going to work beautifully. Beautifully, I say. Oh my goodness, salad. Now you're just encouraging them. A little wonky on that side. So coming back that way, going out that way, in that way, out that way, in that way. I'm actually kind of okay with that. Yeah, and that makes that ramp much smoother than it was before because we've straightened it out quite a bit. This, however, this side is a special case. This is a special area where laws don't exist, apparently. The universe bends in ways it shouldn't. Actually, it's not too bad. Still not too bad. This has to be changed to be 4-lane. Actually, we'll do 4-lane highway road. Ow, and then it does that. All right, never mind. We're going back. We're going back to 4-lane regular road. Just because it looks better. And yeah, that's a thing. Everything's going the right way. Just have to do a bunch of lane connections to make sure everyone's going where they should be. Alright, no, that's not. Yeah, okay. Yes, I'm just ignoring you guys now, Extenian. I don't know what's happening. Foxpaws. Foxpaws, what have you done? Gotta play the dating simulator with the fathers. Oh, daddy, whatever, dream daddy. Iffy fatal shot with the tier 1 sub coming in. Welcome to the freelancers. Enjoy that happy little rock emote, and thank you very, very much for the support. I appreciate that. Alright, let's make sure everything's back to the way it should be. This is probably going to mess up. Yep. I know your tricks, game. So you're going to only go there. You guys only go there. Lots of lanes to connect out here, but I think we really should only allow them to go in and out of there, though, right? They shouldn't be allowed to come in here and then go down there. That would be using that. How can we force them to do that? We can do that. So if you come in from here, you gotta go there, which is gonna take you to there, which then takes you to there, and then you have to go into there. If you come in here, you have to go into there. I guess we only need 2 lanes up here. This doesn't need to be 3 lanes. A little smaller. So you're going to the innermost lane. You're turning. You're going to the innermost lane. Actually, I guess you can go straight through as well. And you have to turn there. So anyone coming in here, they can turn or continue going straight. That makes sense, right? Blackhammer gifting a sub to Shemmy. Shemmy, welcome. I believe welcome back to the freelancers. Enjoy that happy little rock. And Blackhammer, thank you very, very much for gifting the sub. Very, very generous of you. And oh man, look at all the happy rocks. You guys are going crazy with those happy rocks tonight. And it makes me so happy. I think that means Blackhammer's your dad, Shemmy. I'm just saying. I think that's how gifted subs work. Oh, Shemmy. Oh, you're ridiculous. All right, so yeah, if they're coming out of here, they can go right to here, turn, or they can continue to here, which would then allow them to turn there, or turn there. But if they're coming in, they have to go to the middle lane, so they're only going to there. That works. That makes sense. That's cool. Thank you very much for the follow. Now we just have to make sure all the lanes... Oh, I missed the bug. I tried to kill the bug. The mic got in the way. Damn it, Mike. This bug's never gonna die. Also, I just like broke my microphone. Come on, Mike. Rip. Alright, that's fine. So you're going... this is a tricky one. So you guys can go to there or there. And same in there, but you guys are only going to there. And you guys are only going to there. Perfect. How we doing? Oh. Need to split the other orange lane mapping thing? What do you mean by the other orange lane mapping thing? Oh. No. That one. No, not that one. That one. No. That one. There's too many buttons to click. I think it's working. Let's also bump some of the speed limits up. 50. 50 on those bits, 50 on those bits. 50. 50. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. It's a bit wild. But not the craziest thing I've built. Which is saying something. This is getting really busy. Turned out pretty cool looking. It's interesting looking, that's for sure. I do think the giant gherkin would look amazing here, but it would also look a little out of place. That's the only thing. Don't throw black ooze on you. Alright, Mithriac. No promises, but just a heads up, don't use lightning and damage against them. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. It's 3/4 of a Destiny Ghost. I can see it. City streams. Plan for expansion. Something novel and unique. Wind up working on traffic. Yep. Sounds about right. Oh, these are just parked cars. You guys aren't actually doing something. You're just parking there because... Why wouldn't you park there? Why wouldn't you park down by the highway? That's where I would want to park. Down by the highway. Oh. Moving through. Keep moving through. Black pudding sounds delicious right now. Why are we using... Oh, that's why you use highway roads and storm roads? Yeah, but the highway roads don't look good. Aesthetically, they don't look good. I guess we could use like the highway roads up here for the roundabout part But technically people could walk on this if they want with all the sidewalks. I don't know who would. Crazy person. But they could. Just saying they could. We have a tremendous amount of residential demand. I'm gonna build a little neighborhood. And I'm thinking that this is actually gonna be high density. A little high density bit in here. Oh. How long have you been having those problems? Whoops. What's the traffic manager button with the road signs? With the 2-in-1 car? Oh, the ones that we just did? Is that what you're talking about? So these buttons will allow people to move through the intersection. Let's find a little example. So if you have a very small segment of road, like this one right here, you'll notice sometimes these cars are stopping. And the reason they're doing that is because they're waiting for space on this little segment. If we allowed them to move through the space, they would continue to drive through and essentially block the intersection. That's not actually the best example area. How about like right here? So when we do the little slip ramps, it creates this small little segment of road right here. And if we didn't have that turned on, where we allowed people to move through the space, and actually they're doing it right here. So we'll do that. So the car's turning. If one turned, the others would hold until the car in front of them cleared the space, cleared this segment until they started going. So it essentially just allows cars to block intersections. But in some cases it makes sense for them to be able to do that. Time to go to bed? Are you really going to bed, Foxpaws? Are you actually going to bed, or are you just saying you're going to bed? But have a great night, Foxpaws. Always good hanging out with you. Appreciate you being here. And get some good sleeps. Glad to help, Jebs. I know that was probably not the most textbook of answers, but when it comes up again, you'll get an understanding of how it works. Hey, MP, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. No, you're not allowed to do that. You can go to there, or you can go to there. You can't go all the way over. All right. If you want to do that, do it somewhere down the highway. Yeah, like down here. That's perfect. Leave the stream open, but you're sleeping. All right. You better be sleeping, Foxpaws. If you don't go to sleep, no black pudding for you. Okay, let's make these. Let's make these tiny roads. What's the giant yellow ducky in the water? It's a giant yellow duck. That's essentially all it is. You know, rubber duck? We've got a rubber duck. This is our giant rubber duck. He protects the city. He just floats there. We haven't named him. Actually, can we name him? No, you can't name him. I think we tried that last time. It makes me sad. All right, let's do some residential. Let's do some high density residential out here. Just a little bit. The Meyer duck. Doing pretty good, NP. Sad the weekend's coming to a close, as always, but but doing pretty good. Just having some fun, doing some building. All that fun stuff. Making crazy roundabouts, you know. The usual. Yeah, no parking on this road. But looking good. How's our services out here doing? Water's actually getting a little low. So I'm gonna add another one of these guys. Just to keep that going. Roundabout's the Illuminati. Gotta have the Illuminati represented in the city somewhere. I swear I did this earlier. Did I not do that earlier? Oh, I did that earlier. Okay. Make sure spaghetti's not getting stuck. But yeah, going back to the move through space button. A lot of times, not a lot of times, but sometimes if you have like bridges in little segments, sometimes they'll do a little pause like right here. Because again, we have like a little tiny segment, so just having them move through the space there helps them so they're not pausing when they don't need to. Got our spaghetti. Looking good. And the roundabout's doing much better. Much better than the four-way intersection or the three-way intersection we had before. So that makes me happy. This is a service road, which should just have a stop sign. Yeah. That looks pretty good. Hey, Miss Boy. How you doing? And the farms are looking pretty good. How's our paper warehouse doing? It's full of paper. Finally. Finally we have paper. We need more of those crops though. And I don't know how we get more. We could expand the farms and put a silo next to it, but I don't think that would even help. I still have yet to get a definite answer on, because look at all these crops we have. We have so many crops. Do we get rid of the silos? I feel like maybe we have too many silos. We have our own Dunder Mifflin. All about making that paper. Get the cattle sheds. Why did I put 2 cattle sheds there? I have no idea. But I did, so that's okay. Yeah, we have the barns and the silos, which are all full of crops, but the lemonade factory doesn't have crops. So what the heck, game? Somewhere out here writing for tabloids. Silos full of crops and the barns are full of craps. Oh, goodness. Looking good. 82. No, why are we going down? Why are we going down with traffic? It's still very bad. Still bad traffic. How many people are making left turns here? What if I made this no left turns? Oh, the bug is back. Gotta get this bug out of here. The game balances this into Nirvana, yeah. The balance for the warehouses and storage buildings, it's always, it doesn't seem quite right. Cause like you don't have crops. Where are all these crops going? They're going into the silos. And I have them set to empty and it's 100% full. Hey, Rock of Tonke. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. How you doing? Freight trucks in use, 0 out of 12, yeah. Like, what is this building doing? It's doing nothing. $300 tons of crops just sitting there. And I set all these to empty, and they're mostly full. Shouldn't it be unbalanced? Well, if you keep it unbalanced, it tries to export and import goods to keep at 50%, but it was still at essentially like 100%. So I set it to empty to see if that would do anything to lower the amount of crops in them. But it, as you can see, it's still 100%. It's 100% full. Empty, 100% full. There you go. They're just on a diet. There they go. They got fed. Yeah, this is not going well. Alright, we're gonna make this. It's gonna be a bold move. You can go in there. You guys can only go to the right. No left turns allowed. There's a bug with the industry's raw material storage buildings. I feel like there's something going on that's a little funky for sure. Just because it doesn't seem quite right. Hey Bryson, how you doing? Wants me to play Farming Simulator. Oh, I've played Farming Simulator. I don't know if, was it 17? It might have been 16 that I played. But I did get all the achievements in one of the games. I quite enjoyed it. It was a fun time. Tell you about the start of the game and the economy. Essentially, for starting a city, if you want fantastic tips for starting a city, check out Imperial Jedi on YouTube. He has amazing, amazing ways to get your city started. Essentially, just make sure you have your services. Make sure you have power and water and whatnot. And then sort of just zone slowly, take a little bit of time. Make sure you have enough, you know, coverage of the water and power. And yeah, just the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. It's kind of one of those things where you just have to do a little like trial and error sort of tweaking and figure out what works best for you. For me, what I did is I just started a little area where we had a little neighborhood, a little industry, and just sort of built up from there. So tweak one thing, break everything. Yes. Same with the traffic. Why is everyone dying? Everyone stop dying, please. Did I pollute water or something? I mean, there is a lot of pollution, but that's not why they're dying. Let's just ignore those people that are dying and do some more zoning. Because that's what really matters, is the zoning. People are dying of boredom in the Midwest. Oh, there's a little fire out here, I see. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Let's put a few more of these trees on. Source, you live in the Midwest. Oh, there you go. A couple more trees. Boop. There we go. We've got more trees by the roundabout. I love it. Dying of noise pollution? I mean, that would have to be really loud to die of noise pollution. I think it's just normal death. Just good old normal death. Cheating on the trees? Hey now. It's just a shortcut. It's not cheating. How is our... Oh, you know what it is? It's our cemeteries being full. Cemeteries being full without crematoriums. That would be why. So let's find a little spot to plop down a crematorium. Don't really want it in an industrial area. Maybe down here? That's kind of a neighborhood. We're just gonna put you down for the time being. Just right next to a health clinic, because they go hand in hand in my cities. It's a thing. They can get sick from noise pollution. I guess technically then die, so you are right about that, Bryson. If you're a diver in your military submarine and it goes active sonar, the sound can hurt you and even die. Oh yeah. Some hypersonic sound, right? Delete the cemetery and put the new one where the old one was. Now that's cheating. If we can't help you visit our neighbor. That's so morbid. But also true. Also true for my cities. Yeah, we put in the cemeteries, but not the crematoriums. We do have another cemetery back here and just... Oh, we did put a crematorium by that one, so we were ready. We were prepared. Would it be bad to put the crematorium by the old folks' home that we made? That would probably be in bad taste. I probably shouldn't do that. I'm not gonna do that. That's too on the nose. Thank you very much for that follow. This guy could use one though. All right, that's pretty close. Pretty close to the old folks' home. And look how happy everyone is. It is efficient though, yes. Put it near the elementary school. Education. They have to know at a young age death is a thing and it's coming for them, right? Death is coming for them. The sooner they know, the better. The sooner they know, the more they'll be prepared. Oh, let's actually do a park out here. Let's do a little park. I feel like this area doesn't have enough parks, right? What kind of park? Playground? Speaking of the children, let's give them a playground. Hey, Entwined. Doing pretty good. How are you doing? We're just doing some building. Trying to manage our dead people. All that fun stuff. How's traffic? 81. Oof. But actually, it's looking better in here. See, I don't understand how this traffic flow is going. Oh, that is... I see now. I see. Why is this getting so backed up? This is like real life, where just traffic slows down for no reason. Have you guys ever seen a video of like a traffic like shock wave where like one person like is going a little too slow or brakes and then the entire highway just starts backing up with traffic and then just a ripple effect of traffic? It's very interesting to see. But it's also infuriating because like, why is that happening? That shouldn't be happening. Alright, this is why. People are cutting in. Why are you cutting in? Why are you cutting into that lane? I think the real problem stems from this bit. We're going to make this 2-lane. That way, when they're coming down here, they have to stay in those lanes, but they can go into the middle lane or stay in that left-right lane. And that will allow them both the ability to go straight and to turn. But that way we don't have people in the leftmost lane cutting in when they don't need to. Stuff like that. That should help. Also, are the speed limits... They should probably be changed a little bit. Yeah, that doesn't need to be 90. Oh, what are you guys doing? Maniacs. Self-driving cars will save us. Oh, one day. I can't wait for self-driving cars. There's just a lot of cars coming in here. That's it. That's essentially what's happening. Yeah, the merging of cars into other lanes, yeah. They're really slowing down. Are they halting here for some unknown reason? No? Is it because of the curve? It might be because of the curve. Change the other 1 lane to a 2-lane? Change this guy, you mean? And then make that a 3-lane sooner? Where are you guys even going? Let's try to figure that out. You guys... coming in here. A lot of them are getting off here. Most of them going to the extension road. The toll road. Actually, more private vehicles than industry vehicles are using that, which is curious. Make a bypass for the toll road, yeah. Split it up rather than have it all be on one bit. I don't know. I don't know, but it's getting bad. It's getting real bad. We're just changing that toll entirely. Because I do like the fact that they can get down to these roads. But yeah, it's definitely slowing them down. Could do tunnels under that road. That would speed them up a little bit. Alright, MP. Have a good rest of your day at work. Thanks for hanging out with us. I wish they had express lanes. Just multiple freeways on top of each other. That would be kind of cool. Alright, we need to do something here. This cannot continue to exist. Just delete it. Just delete it and get it out of there. The toll is the problem. The toll is definitely the problem. Change this to go straight in to there. The building has taken a toll. And you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a roundabout. That's what we're gonna do. They'll be saved by a roundabout. Trust me. Entwine, thank you very much for the follow.
Hello, hello.
And Stronus, thank you very much for the follow as well. Nice little square. Might want to make it a bigger roundabout, but it'll do. Do we do another tiered roundabout? Little guy in there? That's very tiny. That's way too tiny for highway. Yeah, I know the roundabout's not one way. I'm just drawing it in there until it's ready. Because we could bring the toll road. What about a 3-tiered roundabout? Now we're talking. But the toll road could come off of there. continue down under there. 4 tier. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is just a lot of roads in the same little spot. And we have a paper mill. What's our paper mill doing out here? We ran out of room for paper. This is our last ditch effort for paper. Deleting. You're getting deleted. $5,000 tier roundabout. Alright, what if we did this? This is a little wild. A little simplistic. What if we just did that? Just nice and simple. You guys go to there. You guys go to there. Once had built a cake city. This is true. We did have a cake city. That was my birthday. Made myself a birthday cake. Alright, now everyone scramble. Everyone scramble to the roads you need to go on. So if they want to take that toll road, they gotta go all the way around there, which probably is not the best. Oh, I think I've made it worse. I may have made it worse. How could I have done this? How could I have done this? There's an answer here. There's an answer somewhere here. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's just really, really busy. No one's going to the toll road. Very few people are going to the toll road. So I guess maybe the answer is just don't have the toll road. Meteor? Just wipe it clean, start new. I mean, actually, we probably should do that. We should wipe it clean and start new. I feel like we're too restricted by everything around this. So everything go away. Everything. Delete the entire city. Okay. Now we have space. Now we have space. And we can do whatever we want. keep this simple. And we're gonna keep it keep it friendly. It's gonna be friendly. This is gonna be a friendly junction. So essentially, I'm gonna need a road in here. Going in there. Alright, Extending, have a good one. Maybe by the time we see you again, we'll have this finished. Does it need to be 4? It needs to be 4. It needs to be 4, guys. Oh, the fun. Oh, the fun we're gonna have here. Just want it slightly raised. Okay. Let's also make these one way, even though they're not going to be this kind of road. But just to get an idea of what the heck I'm doing. So raised bits. We have till there, unless we want to do something fun. Twelve. Excellent. I'm glad those don't line up. I don't want those to line up. That's fine. That's perfectly acceptable. I was actually hoping they wouldn't. Huh? Except I did that wrong. Like that. Or 10. I'm also confused, Shemmy. It's okay. It's okay to be confused. That's going in. That's coming out. Now we're talking. So that'll get them going to there. And going to there. They just split rather than having to make any turns. And then if we still want them to be able to go out to here, then it gets complicated. Let's not focus on that. We're not gonna focus on that yet. We're just gonna do our own thing. And not worry about that. Hey, Nuke. I'd say acceptable. Doesn't have to be quite that tall. We can definitely bring it down a little bit. But we're gonna grab our actual ramp roads. Oh, and that's 4 lanes, isn't it? We can force them to not use all 4 lanes of that. It'll be okay. Just get all that changed up. Hey, fat kids. We are, well, we were working on our farm areas, but now it's become, as it always does, a little bit of traffic management, all that good stuff. Actually, put you in a little bit there and a little bit there. We're gonna force these guys only to go to there. We're actually only going to that lane. Oh, and then we have 2 lanes here. Ah, the 2 lanes strike again. So how did that get messed up? Okay, wait. Are we going that way? Okay. So that's going there, that's going that way. You guys are splitting into 2 lanes. And yeah, let's bring this down quite a bit. Doesn't need to be that ridiculously tall. Actually, I think that height. A little taller than that. Close. Right about there. And we can make that nice and smooth the entire way. Smooth that one out as well. A little hard to see, but just because we can't see it easily doesn't mean it doesn't deserve to be smoothed. Nope. Make sure all these nodes line up just to make it look even better. Looking the same. Oh, maybe not these. tweaks here and there. Really makes the difference. A lot of new and exciting traffic puzzles. Yep, that's all they are. They're just some puzzles that needed solving. Every puzzle has an answer. We're just searching for it. All right. So, let the traffic commence. Oh, you... This is the most frustrating part. It's just we can't fix that. We can't fix that. We can try, but inevitably they're just gonna do whatever they want. See, that's... You can't fix that. Can't fix bad drivers. Now we do need to reconnect this. Because that's kind of... That was the main way of getting into here. Now they have to come all the way down to this spot to get in there. Because we deleted that bit. Do we though? Yeah. Unless we just put that back. Oh. Who designed this area? Who did that? It's so slow. It's so slow. Damien coming in with the raid. How you doing, Damien? Thank you very much for the raid. What were you guys doing? How'd your stream go? We're just doing some good old traffic management here in some City Skylines. The most exciting of City Skylines action. I should just stop looking at this, I think. Uh-oh. More breaking news. Ongoing maintenance in the Sycamore Park has frustrated citizens who formerly had access via the highway. The town's mayor has reportedly said, "Get over it." I don't know if I've said those words, so I think you're making me a liar. Making me out to being a liar. Running some cities yourself? Traffic management? Yeah, traffic and industries, they sort of just go hand in hand, don't they? At this point. Alright, speaking of get over it, that's actually, you know, it's poetic, because we're going up and over. That's what we're doing. Oh, we gotta go taller. Hey, Saf, how you doing? See, they're getting over it, but the getting over it was a metaphor. And by a metaphor, I mean literally them getting over it. So it's actually not a metaphor. Sheepster, thank you very much for the follow. Hashtag fake news, yes. Definitely fake news. Oh, nice smooth ramp going into there. And what we could actually do is almost make this a diamond interchange, which we shouldn't do. No, we would need to do more lanes. Oh, that would be an insane diamond. It'd be it'd be a double diamond. I don't want to do a double diamond. Stayed up way too late past your bedtime? Alright, Damien, no worries. Have a good night. Thank you again for the raid. I always appreciate it. And yeah, Damien's another great City Skylines streamer. So if you guys are into the super late nights, but still want to catch some Cities action, go give him a follow. And thank you again for the raid. Would this work? It would kind of work. It wouldn't get people coming out of the city. Would it? No, they would have to be coming from there. Unless we just say screw it. Screw it, you can't go down to here. Nah, not gonna worry about them. They can get over it. Traffic's terrible though. Traffic really is terrible. Actually, traffic's flowing. I take that back. Traffic is much better. It's still very busy, but not quite as busy, right? So we did fix
Hello.
a little bit. Thank you very much for that follow. You're welcome. That's acceptable. Twitch cities is superior to YouTube cities. You get to see all the mess ups, right? In Twitch cities, you get to see all the mistakes. Peel behind the curtain a little bit. Okay, that doesn't need to be messed with, but I'm tinkering with it anyway. Nice and level coming around the crazy bend. That's a little crazy, I'll admit it. Oh, that's even crazier.
Hello.
Grab that industrial road again and try to just get that going from there to there. Smoking, thank you very much for the follow. Thought you were already following? I've seen you around here smoking. I was actually confused. It's okay. I've had people sub to me before they followed me before, so it's all right. It happens. Uh-oh. Breaking news. What is this? What is this breaking news happening? Airport. Oh, yep, just removing roads. One farmer states, I was taking my heifer to be refitted for a new milking machine when all of a sudden there was no road. Yep. Wasn't heifer the name of Wasn't that the name of the cow from Rocko's Modern Life? Canuck 780. It's got a number now. Alright, it's looking pretty good. I'm okay with it. I'm sure we can do more stuff to it, but... we're doing okay. Are people getting up to the hilltop now? Oh, this hilltop? Is that what you're talking about? I mean, the same way that you always were. Because this road doesn't technically lead there. Because this is highway. That leads... I guess technically they can. But... it goes up to there. Do I have the industries? As in the DLC? I do. And there's a little bit of it right there. Hammer just subscribed to KNUK 780. Now, is that an AM or an FM channel, Canuck? No, you guys. You guys. And yeah, part of all this traffic that you're seeing is, I'm going to say, directly related to a lot of our industrial zones that we have, like our gigantic farms out here. Let's get rid of those zones. There we go. Take a little tour for anyone new coming in to the city. We've got our big farmland out here. Lots and lots of farms are for our tiny little Farmville that we've been building today. Just a little quaint town. And then over in the main city, we do have a fair bit of farming as well. Bunch of factories. We've got some ore industry out here. We've yet to break into the oil business, but I'm loving how the ore looks, especially the rock tunnels. I think those look really cool, and the cranes that move around. Those are absolutely fantastic. And then as you go deeper into the mountains, get a little more of that forest industry. Down by the hillsides, another hilltop little town, and then a few more farms snuck back here as well. Absolutely love it. Absolutely loving how the city's coming along. AM, no commercials, only monotone chatter. I love it. Sign me up. Was that poo? Oh, out here? Yeah, this is our sewage facilities, and we're actually only 1,000 population away from getting that next milestone. Fingers crossed, because then we can convert those to being eco water treatment plants. Gorgeous houses on the hillside. Yeah, those hillside houses with the green city style. Looking really cool. No dead people. Don't be dead. The grain can't trickle when the roundabout has no pickle. Hashtag give us the gherkin. Kioya, that's beautiful. That's you know what? Just because of that, I think we have to look for a spot for the gherkin now. Because that was poetic. I don't know where I'd put it. Out by the mall, maybe? Or maybe up by our little commercial zone? Where is it? Where's the pickle? Oh, it's so big. It's so big. It's gonna be the tallest building in town. Put it out here. It's so massive. We have to wait. We have to wait. We can't. We're gonna put it down here. I know it's gonna go right here, right on the coast. It's gonna look good. It's gonna be a beacon in the night for our downtown area. That's what's gonna happen. All right, I promise you. I promise you, it's coming. Just not yet. Where's this little road going? Do we want to keep that? Do we want to keep this little nub? Ooh, what if we kept that going straight out? Is there a way to unlock all purchasable areas at the beginning of the game? There is. There's a bunch of mods for just unlocking everything. You can actually, I believe, in the settings of just the main game, without even any mods, just say unlock all, turn that on, and then you'll have everything from the get-go. Where's my fancy park? Where's my fancy new park? How big is it? Little footy, anyone? That actually looks pretty cool. Gonna do a little road there. Then put you in. Does this have any noise to it? Nope, just happiness. Oh, that is so cool. Haven't played Stadium yet? No, not yet. Just because we haven't had a proper downtown area. And I feel like the stadium should be in a big downtown area. I think that looks really cool, though. Just make that a little nicer. Smoothing. There we go. That'll do. Maybe we'll put some trees along there, but that's actually a really nice park. Oh, it says City Skylines on it. That's so meta. City Skylines available now. Oh, we gotta put some grass on this road. Yep, that's what's living in there. Let's get some pathway. Should we do dirt path? Is dirt path too dirty? I don't think that's too bad. Oh, a little tall. Around a little bridge. just to keep it nice and level. We'll even back that up just a smidge. We'll do it in a couple parts. So keep it raised, and then go to there. Put the tiniest little curve right into here. Oh, that has to go down to ground level. That would probably help connect it. There you go. Get it going right into there. And right like so. Not bad. Hey, Kafinic. Thank you very much for the host. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Why am I so good at this game? I have too many hours. It's not that I'm good. It's just that I've played it too long. You can do this too. Just takes 1,000 hours. That's all. That's all it takes. Alright, so make sure that's nice and aligned with that. And then because we have those little tufts of grass, I'm gonna come in and just make the smallest little bit of dirt path and just drag it right under there, and boop, there goes that little bit of grass, no longer there. And I love it. Hey Ford, welcome. Doing well, good to hear. We're doing pretty good as well. And I think we have an excellent spot right here. We haven't done any today. We're gonna need ourselves a big old boulder right in there. And just a couple little friends hanging out, enjoying the games. And we'll give them some shade because it gets hot out here in the sun. And let's get there he is. Let's get a big boy. So we get all that shade. I love it. That is looking pretty good. That is looking mighty fine. I think one last little detail out here is just it's gonna put it over the top. And I think that's gonna be our little farm fence. And have that go from there to there. And we want to put a little curve in that. So I'm gonna bring that over that way, put that little bend in, and get right where we want it. Turn off all that snapping as well, because we just want to put that right where it needs to be. We don't need the game telling us what to do, but I do like the game telling us that we've hit another milestone. We are now a capital city, population of 30,000. It's a pretty big city. That's not bad. We've got a new tile, and we need it because we need to start working on that downtown area. We also have ships, which means we have cargo harbors, normal harbors, and we're going to help with all that pollution in our ocean. We've got the eco water treatment plants. So that is excellent. That was kind of our goal for today, and we've hit it. So that's a job well done right there. Gonna fall asleep watching. All right, Saf. Get some good rest. Don't I use 81 tiles mod? I do eventually. Once we get the original 9 milestones, or 9 tiles from the milestones, that's when we come in and we put in those 81 tiles, and then we just go crazy, buying whatever tile we want. Get that going right in there. Lovely little curve snapping right into place. And there's a little fence. We'll even have that. You know what? Do we want to continue that further maybe? Maybe have that continue straight down a little bit more. Or maybe not. Hold on. Right to there. With a lovely curve. I think now we're talking. Now we are talking. Let's get some of these trees that we have out here in the wild. That's gonna be these guys. And we'll just sort of dance them around. Expand the greenery a little bit. Get them going along the hillside. Just make a nice little forest. The dancing trees, yes. They love frolicking around, finding little spots to live. Get some oak trees in there as well. Just a nice blend of trees, right? Cut down on that noise pollution as well. I bet they do the samba. Want to get back into your city tomorrow? Yeah. That's the thing about cities. You always just want to get back to building more, right? There's never enough building. There's always something to do. The palm. Coincidence? I think not. The funny thing is, it actually is a coincidence. But it's not a coincidence. It's a happy little accident. That's what it is. That's what it is. Just smooth that up a little bit. Don't want those big cliffs. At least not right here. Looking pretty good. So, let's come do a little replacement. Get all 4 of these out. And these have a 160 drain capacity. And I believe these are actually the same, yeah. So there's no real downside to using this. They probably cost a little more. The maintenance might be a little higher, but it's going to give us a bunch of clean water. No more of the poopy. And that's going to make this beach a lot nicer. Awesome. Now, big decision time. We've got a new tile. Got a brand new tile. I did say this is kind of where I've been eyeing the downtown. And we might be at the point where getting a downtown area would probably be good, just so we can start putting some more of that high density, packing it in, getting the big stadium, stuff like that. We could also go north, get some more highway, continue our little farm town, or even over here, continue those farms. But I think this is going to be the one. I think that's it. It's not going to give us any train connections or highway connections, but it will give us more room to build. But it won't give us oil. That's the one thing. We don't have any oil. So actually, if we got this tile, we'd be able to get a little bit of oil. not having immediate access to the highway, this is true. It could get very, very busy. Again, we could just redo that that entrance to the city, make it even crazier. We could continue going north. I don't think there's a highway up there. Is there a highway up there? No, there's a train. Get the highway across the river? So this guy, you mean? Decisions. Decisions. I don't really, I'm not gonna get that one. Not yet. That'll probably be a later one. The oil, I do want the oil industry, because we do actually have some factories that could use the plastics. Oiler downtown. See, I feel like the issue, if we don't start on the downtown, we're gonna have a hard time getting the next milestone, because the next milestone, we need 12,000 more people, and if we did the downtown, we could actually start breaking into office buildings. We could get a university in the city. We could get that high density going, hit those milestones real quick. That'll give us a new tile. Then we could do the oil or highway connection. And we also get one at 60,000, so. I feel like even though the oil would be good, getting area for the residential is going to be the best. We don't have the demand, this is true, but like I said, get some office buildings in there, get some schools in there, and that's going to shoot right on up. So I'm doing it. We're going. And we can put the gherkin in. So, tile has been purchased. This city has expanded. And there is our fancy new area. Let's scoot you out of the way. And we're going to bring a road straight across here. And this was kind of my plan. Not necessarily all along, but it was an idea that I had, that this curve road, which is the main entrance, so it is fairly easy to get there. That's going to feed right into this space. Oh, and hopefully stay above ground. Going right into there. And that is the beginning. It's the beginning of the end for the city. Look a little nicer. This probably is gonna get upgraded to 4 lanes at some point. I would surmise. That looks pretty good. Oh, and actually, before we build out here, since it is going to be a downtown, I'm going to flatten this up a bit. I think that would be a good move as well. Just because I feel like high density areas, they're better when they're nice and smooth. Now I want to try to avoid messing with the coast as much as possible, because I do like that coast. But then again, we might put a key on it. So we don't want to mess those fine Little bumps and ridges. But just do enough smoothing to where we're not going to have any warped zoning areas or anything like that. And just sort of melt it away, right? Just like so. Go with that big brush. And it's so satisfying smoothing something out in City Skylines, right? It's very therapeutic. Kind of like that, what is that, like kinetic sand? It's a little bit like that when you cut through it. That's kind of how I feel about the smoothing tool. Very calming, very peaceful. Just oddly satisfying. Do we want a university on a plateau? Like a raised plateau? Is that what you're talking about? We could. We could have it a little university on the hill. Yes, I do have unlimited soil on. Because if you don't, doing something like this becomes a nightmare. Alright, that should be enough to get us started. Alright. We can always do it as we go. And just so it doesn't look terrible the entire time we're building. Just do a little smoothing. That looks pretty good. So coming down that way.
Hello, hello.
Thank you very much for the follow. Time for deforestation. That is true. We do have a lot of forest here. It is kind of sad to get rid of all those lovely trees. But we do want a downtown, right? They can't all be industry. Oh, it actually would really be cool. Wait a minute. We're not gonna build on this little point. We're gonna make that a park. That's gonna be a little nature reserve. How about that? Move aside trees for some big happy noise. Yeah, I think that'll look really cool as a park. Just get a little bit of grid in. Just to get us started. And I don't want there to be a junction right after the bridge, so we'll skip a bit and go down to there. Get a little comb going. Thanks for pointing that out, you guys. Yeah, that's nice and simple. And I do think this is going to be the main road through here. But I'm curve happen down this way. And then it can go back and sort of wind its way through the area. I think that's a good start. Yeah, and I want to do some office building down here. I want to do, obviously we're going to have some commercial, maybe some tourism or leisure. And we're going to have to plan all that out. It's going to be quite the undertaking. How's our traffic doing? Traffic 84%, not bad. We went down a couple percent. 85. We're working our way up. We're getting back. We're getting back to the glory days. Pickle time. We're definitely gonna get the gherkin down here. We're gonna do a park. We're gonna do a lovely nature reserve. And then across the street from that, a bunch of tall office buildings. Well, actually, to be fair, with the European style, it's not gonna be that tall for the office buildings, but maybe wherever we get the stadium in, maybe around that we'll do some IT cluster buildings, and those will be really, really tall. We do have the duck he's protecting. He's overseeing the downtown area, and I think he approves. Can't spell peninsula without pickle. Gotta get the pickle in. But yeah, traffic is busy, but again, once we get more highway connections in, once we get some more expressways, once we get some more tiles and more access points in and around the city, I think we're going to be in good shape. And maybe even we'll take out some of these farms in here, like maybe our original farms. Maybe we'll convert that to residential, and that would probably help a lot of the traffic issues. But we did a lot of expansion out here. We got some high density. We got our lovely little footy field, which I absolutely adore. We got a double-decker roundabout, which solved some traffic issues there. I absolutely love that. For the big farms, we didn't actually place really any industrial buildings other than the tiny little bit of industry we zoned down here, which actually we could do some more zoning down that way as well. But just little by little, building up the city. Moobert. Let's take a ride on Moobert. There we go. Overseeing the glory that is the city of Virmire. But I think that is a good stopping point before we embark on the downtown, because I know if I actually start building that, it's going to be like another 4 hours until I get to sleep. And it is, sadly, a weekday tomorrow. But we'll be back. We'll be playing some more City Skylines on Wednesday as usual. And we will be back streaming tomorrow as well. But we're going to do something a little new. And we're doing it. If you know what I'm talking about, we're going to be playing some Mass Effect. We're going to be starting with the original Mass Effect 1 tomorrow. It's been a while since I've played that series, but it is one of my all-time favorites. So I'm excited to be jumping into that. So if you enjoy some Mass Effect and you want to see some of that, feel free to stop by tomorrow. If not, hopefully we'll see you on Wednesday where we do some more city building. And yeah, thank you guys very, very much for being here and hanging out. I appreciate it as always, and I appreciate all the subs, all the bits, all the follows that you guys have been so generous enough to give me this evening. You guys always, always, always make my day a million times better, and just thank you very much for being such awesome, awesome people. Let's see if anyone is a streamer that we can go raid. Who could we go raid? Bob Ross is streaming. Should we go raid the man himself? give him a happy rock raid. let's go
Hello, hello.
give a raid. Thank you for the follow. We're raiding in a while. Bob Ross. Yes, Bob Ross. Let's go raid up. Let's keep it within the simulation genre. Let's go raid up. Thirsty Kirsty. She's playing some Sims 4, and I've been thinking, should I play some Sims on stream? Would you guys be interested in seeing that? It's been a while since I've played a Sims game. I don't know if I'd be any good at it, but we could do it. But if you got those happy rocks, throw them all around in chat. If not, feel free to shout rock raid or spam your cutest emote. That all works just as well. But thank you guys very, very much. I appreciate you guys being here, and I hope you all have... Oh no, we're getting this view again! No! No, not like this! It was just supposed to be a wholesome end to the stream. It's terrifying. Terrifying view. What is this? What is this madness? Alright, let's go on a raid just so we can get away from this monstrosity. But thank you guys very, very much for being here. I hope you all have a great night or a great day, or wherever you are. Take care, guys.